Our two chefs will duel it out head-to-head where their culinary experience will play an important role in today's intense round. Both chefs are battling for a chance to be casted into Season 4 where they can try and advance each round to the finals to win $3,000. It is now time to meet our chefs. Our first chef today is Chef Kevin from Schultz and Dooley's Pub. Kevin, how are you doing today?
Doing good.
Can you please tell us a little bit how you started cooking and your cooking experience?
Yeah, I actually learned a lot from my mother when I was a kid and just kind of grew up cooking for myself, and then got into local restaurants, and I've worked some corporate restaurants and been doing this now for about 14 years.
Now, what would you say is your strength in your kitchen that you tend to rely on?
Actually expediting, just kind of being a leader.
Being a leader?
Kind of getting everybody else in their stations, working all in unison and pushing the plates out.
Great, well we're happy to have you in the kitchen today and good luck to you today.
Happy to be here.
It's now time to meet our second chef of the day. Our second chef is Chef Mary from Crave Seafood and Oyster Bar. Mary, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Great, thank you. It's an honor to have you in the kitchen. You have never been in our Show Me Chef's kitchen before. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. I'm ready to go. This is awesome.
There you go.
It's really nice.
I love the enthusiasm. Can you tell us a little bit about your cooking experience and your time at Crave?
I've been cooking in the restaurant industry here in Springfield for about 6 years now. It's always been in your local bars. Started at Galloway Station. I kind of grew up there, so I've seen a lot of Greek foods and German foods and whatnot. I also learned a lot from my mother, who's from Louisiana, so I got a lot of Cajun background in me as well.
Yeah, so you got a great resume built right now.
Which is great for Crave because we do a lot of seafood. So.
Exactly. Do you have a special strength in the kitchen that you rely on? If so, what is it and why?
Everything? No, I'm loud. I'm in control. I like to cook, so I mean that's you gotta have that, right?
Awesome, yes. Okay, chefs, it is time for your challenge. In this challenge, you'll have 35 minutes to create the perfect dish using all the mystery ingredients in your baskets. At this time, you may open up your basket and unveil each of your ingredients. Your mystery ingredients are spaghetti squash, strawberry papaya, bacon, and tri-tips.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm like, all right, but what do I do with you?
Okay, chefs,
Yeah,
and we
no
have one
idea.
more mystery ingredient for you.
Oh.
Now, what are you guys kind of thinking of happening? Just like, you got tri-tip, you got bacon, you got strawberry papaya, and in your mind, where are you going with this?
Take this and I'm gonna.
Okay, so I know it's right now, I'm just kind of curious because we have a little surprise for you in a minute. So there is going to be a mystery ingredients coming up, like he just told you. Get it started, and we will reveal what that mystery ingredient is in a minute.
Like
Okay?
in the middle of cooking?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
You got more anticipation coming your way. Okay, chefs, it is time for your challenge. You will have to create the perfect dish using all the mystery ingredients in your baskets. You'll have the opportunity to use the full food and spice pantry courtesy of Mama Jean's Natural Food Market and Grey Rocks 319 Event Center. Okay, chefs, how are we feeling?
A little nervous, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
So what are you thinking about that tri-tip?
I'm thinking about cutting it up into small little pieces for you guys.
Okay, chefs, now Angelo has your special ingredients for you.
Tell you what, Kevin, I think you might enjoy this. I want you to make your little dish a little sweeter with a little purple haze.
Okay.
And Mary, I want you to make your dish a little sweeter with a little
Sweeter,
get
yeah.
basic.
Okay.
Okay? Awesome.
All right, chefs, like I said, it's your challenge to create the perfect dish using all the ingredients in your mystery baskets. How are we feeling?
Good.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, your 35 minutes starts
Taste this. It's
now.
pretty awesome.
While they're cooking, it's time to go ahead and meet our judges. Our first judge is Season 3 competitor Joey. Our second judge is returning judge Mary from Bambino's Cafe. And our final judge is returning head judge Angelo, executive chef and general manager here at Grey Rocks 319 Event Center. Joey, you were once behind the kitchen before, and now the role is reversed. How does it feel to be behind the judges table now?
It feels different. I feel like I need a knife in my hand to be fighting right now. I'm watching these guys go, and I'm like, oh, I want to be right there with you. But it's nice, now I'm not the one being judged, but I get to do the judging, so I'm looking forward to it.
Right, probably a lot more or less stress on you now too, right?
Absolutely less stress.
Awesome. Do you have any advice for the chefs today that can help them out from your experience?
Be prepared for anything. Have a plan of attack and be prepared to just change it on a whim.
Mary, welcome back again.
Thank you.
You've gotten to experience a lot of chefs and their dishes in the past. What would you like to see different happen today that maybe you have not seen happen before?
I think I've seen an awful lot happen in the past. That was very surprising and very good. So I'm just looking forward to being surprised happily again.
Right. Strawberry papaya is arguably one of the most sweetest and sourest fruits out there. How do you see the chefs incorporating this into their dishes?
Oh, I've seen things like that used as a relish in the past, rather than try to incorporate it into or a salad ingredient or something like that. But I think a little relish would be alongside that tri-tip would be probably a good way to use it.
Right. Angelo, welcome back again.
Thank you.
Another season, this judge table seems to be second home for you now.
I love it.
Right. What are you looking most forward to about the ingredients today?
Well, the ingredients are pretty simple, except for that little
Yeah,
strawberry
right.
Papaya. But that could be done many
Multiple
different
different
ways.
ways.
I mean, especially even if they have not tasted, they can taste it and see where they want that kind of taste, or what with the strawberry papaya being incorporated with that, whatever they're making, whatever it is. So it'd be fun.
Right, exactly. You got to experience a lot of chefs too. What do you think is going to lead one chef to victory over the other today?
Well, basically, they need to, I'm going to echo what Joey said. They have to be calm, have a game plan, and be calm and be confident. They have to be confident. This is their second nature. This is what they do all the time. But just because of given the chance of being in front of a camera sometimes might throw them off base. If they kind of go back to their core, both of them are good.
Right, excellent. Well, we'll see what the chefs are up to in the kitchen right now.
So Kevin, this is your down the alley.
Yeah,
tri-tip. You
I
do
do
this
with
all the
tri-tip
time.
every day. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so this should be second nature to you.
Yep.
35 minutes should not make a difference, should it?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. That's for you. Chef Mary, have you cooked tri-tip before? I'm sure you have.
I actually no, I haven't.
No, you haven't?
No, I haven't. But I'm gonna wing it, and it's gonna taste great.
Okay.
I'm too short. I need a smaller
You
table.
need to get you a little step ladder.
Hey, if Chef Tommy from last year could do it.
Tommy can do it.
Yeah, she was a lot shorter.
Looks like a nice marinade going
Uh-huh.
on with the tri-tip over here.
I think stroke of luck. I think Kevin works with tri-tip sometimes at his restaurant. It's also interesting. Certain chefs have not handled certain type of fruits and how to cut it, how they,
How it's
their
prepared.
dressing is describe. What does it taste like?
Sweet, tangy, sour.
Well, I definitely don't want the skin on it.
Say that
Correct.
So obviously, right now she's already got the tri-tip cut into small bites.
Right.
I did not see what Kevin did with it.
Kevin was seasoning his tri-tip. He removed some of the fat, and then he placed it into the skillet over there. It looks like he's getting a nice, good color on it.
Okay.
Not sure if he's going to put it in the oven or not, but he has his bacon all nice and chopped up there.
So when you tasted that strawberry papaya, Mary, what did it taste like?
I don't really like it.
Okay.
Don't like it. That's funny.
Okay.
Right now, it looks like they're really thinking about what's going to go in.
I think so. I think they're just kind of getting the prep going, seeing what kind of a presentation, how they're gonna do the meat.
Was that brown sugar you mixed in with that
Yes, it
bacon?
was.
Spaghetti's I like.
Mixed with the honey there.
Supposed to cook that.
How she's gonna grate the spaghetti squash. Now that's interesting.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, actually. Chef Kevin, have you ever worked with the strawberry papaya?
No.
No. What do you think, Chef Kevin?
It reminds me a little bit of cantaloupe, actually.
Kind of a little sweet, but okay.
Not too sweet.
Got a nice melon.
Same kind of
flavor.
texture.
Sorry. That's the mother in me.
I know. Yeah? Okay. I'm beginning to smell that tri-tip.
Yep.
Yeah. Smells yummy.
So Kevin, at Schultz and Dooley's, you guys have a pretty full-size menu. How many items in the menu do you guys carry at Schultz and Dooley's?
How many items on the
In
menu?
a general, like 10, 20,
roughly
15?
20, 30, somewhere around there. Like,
That's quite a bit of
yeah.
items that you
Well,
carry.
and we also do, daily features.
Specials and features.
Yeah.
So what kind of flavor profiles are you trying to build on right now, Chef Mary? You want to stick with the sweet or savory? Stick with your roots? Go back to
Mixing
Cajun?
that, hopefully we'll make the freaking papaya not so.
Okay, chefs, we have 20 minutes remaining.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
20 minutes.
Time's
Man,
catching
that went
up.
by fast,
Okay.
yeah.
Chef, all the ingredients, everything in the mystery basket has to be incorporated, or at least be able to taste us to taste it.
Anything.
Sorry, I talk to myself a lot.
All right, Chef Kevin, looks like you have a solid game plan going. How's it coming along?
Pretty smooth.
Good.
Time's going by a lot faster than I expected, though.
That tends to happen. So what was going through your mind when you opened up the mystery basket and you saw that there was papaya and then Angelo gave you that honey?
The honey I liked. I've never worked with papaya or any of this, actually. So tri-tip I'm comfortable with. Bacon, of course, but I've never used squash or papaya. So a little intimidating, but we'll try. We'll give it a shot.
I think your dish is going to come out just fine.
Chef Kevin, what kind of flavor profile are you trying to go for?
I'm gonna try
Chef
for
Mary, how's it coming along over here?
sweet and
Oh,
spicy.
it's going.
I mean,
it's
sweet
going.
and savory.
It's-
I'm sorry.
The ingredients are a little bit different than your typical seafood ingredients, wouldn't you say?
Oh, for sure.
Do you have a solid plan for the papaya?
I think I'm gonna make some type of sauce with it.
And what was going through your mind when you saw the papaya and then Angelo gave you the honey?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really.
I really wanted to punt it, actually.
Gotta love the bacon.
And that's, what I see sometimes is that they're working slow. I feel like they're working in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that sound.
Let's see.
And also, it's an entree, so in an entree, you have a protein, you have a vegetable. Hopefully, maybe they have time for some kind of a starch, right? So we'll see. That's
Right.
all. See if they can get all that going.
What's going through your head right now, Chef Mary?
That cat's
She's like, don't talk
watching
to me.
that.
Yeah.
You know how it is under the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't hear anything.
A nice purple onion, some cilantro it looks like, it's lime. I like the way he's going there, seems to be a little Hispanic.
So, yeah. Chef Mary, what are you doing with the spaghetti squash?
I'm cooking it down with the peppers to make like a little side
Gotcha.
thing, and I want to put this like a sauce on it.
What you got in there?
Out of it.
Has
Is it
papaya,
papaya and honey?
honey.
Adjusting the salt just a little bit. I like how he keeps looking around, seeing what else he can use,
Yeah.
what he can incorporate.
But she's incorporated everything so
I think
far.
so. We just need to get it done in that sense,
Yeah.
I believe. I mean, Kevin has also got the spaghetti squash doing something. He's using something, the bread for some reason, or whatever piece.
I haven't seen him
And
use
then I
the
think he's
bacon.
Tri-tip resting.
Has he?
I think he's fancying the bacon. If I'm
No, he's got the bacon in the oven and it's
In
taking
the
the
oven?
brown sugar and the honey.
that's right. He does have brown sugar, honey, and bacon
Oh,
in the
oh,
oven.
oh.
So
Yum.
he's kind of candying the bacon.
Now, while these guys are cooking, they're going to think about the presentation, what type of a plate presentation that they're going to put on this.
11 minutes. 11 minutes.
So Kevin's testing as he goes.
Yep. You have to taste your food as you go. So she's ready to plate.
All right, chefs, we have 10 minutes remaining. Chef Mary, how's it coming along over here? It's going.
That's
What,
how I can say the
what ingredient seems to be giving you the most difficulty so far?
papaya.
The papaya. Do you have a plan for it yet?
I think so. Turn it into a sauce.
Into a sauce? All right. Time to go see what Chef Kevin is up to right now. Chef Kevin, how's it coming along?
Coming along great, actually.
Good. What has been giving you the most difficulty so far?
I'd say the squash.
The squash? Do you
Yeah,
have a plan
definitely.
for it yet?
Yes, I've already got it going. So,
Awesome. Have you ever cooked with any of these types of ingredients before?
tri-tip. I cook tri-tip
All the time?
almost every day.
What
Yeah,
about the
so,
papaya or the squash?
No, never. So,
All right. Well, we're
this
looking
is new
forward
for
to see
me.
what you incorporate in that.
Two different things. She cut the meat into small pieces.
Right away, he did the whole
He
thing,
whole thing.
letting
I'm
it
curious
rest.
on how. We'll see if he got the middle, a nice ribeye, or I'm sorry, intensity steak can be rare to medium rare, but sometimes that has to have that fat melted just a little bit to get that good flavor.
Yeah.
Looks like Chef Kevin's happy with what he's doing right now.
Seems like they're concentrating really hard.
They are.
I think he's trying to melt the butter and honey together.
whoa.
Wow.
That thing just like shooting out
That-
of there, man.
that's the stick for
Yeah,
inside
it's
of it
the-
to help stir it
yeah.
together.
Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Surprise!
All right, chefs, we have 5 minutes remaining.
Seems like they had such a good amount of time just a second ago.
Yeah. Is the cook? Is the meat cooked the way you want it, Kevin?
Yep.
Nice.
Sorry if this isn't any good.
Hey, do your best. Do your best.
It looks fabulous, Mary.
Yeah.
Looks like Chef Kevin's pulling out. Oh, no, pulling back in.
3 minutes.
I think he's waiting to the last minute to get the bread out.
Yeah.
It seems like the instincts to serve things
Elongated
rectangle or
rectangle
square
plate.
plate.
All right, chefs, we have 3 minutes remaining.
Some kind of a green or green salad towards the plate. Okay. Once again.
All right, chefs, we have 1 minute remaining.
Uh-oh. Start getting things going. Get everything on the plate.
30 seconds remain.
Spaghetti squash, bacon, tri-tip.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay,
All
chefs, your
right.
time is up.
Good job, guys.
All right, chefs. It was your challenge to create the most perfect dish using all the mystery ingredients in your baskets. It is now time to present your dish to the judges. Chef Kevin, you're up first. Can you please present your dish to the judges and explain what you did? And chefs, remember, these dishes are your audition into season 4. And Kevin, can you please explain what you made for the judges?
Basically, I just seared the tri-tip, tried to do sort of like a medallion kind of thing. And then with the remaining ingredients, I tried to do sort of a sweet salsa on the top with cilantro, onion, the papaya, the squash, some of the honey. I tried to candy the bacon a little bit too. A little bit of lime. And then some, I made up honey butter with honey for the back end on the side. I threw the spinach on there because I felt like it needed some greens or something a little more colorful. I kind of wish I would have made a sauce to go over, kind of drizzle on there.
We'll deliberate. So, Joey, what do you think about the tri-tip itself?
The tri-tip itself, it's got great flavor to it on the outside. It's very, very flavorful. Makes my mouth sour. It's just a little more rare than the others.
So, really, we'll talk about more detail, later on. But right off the bat, the flavors are good. The tanginess and the sweetness, I think you achieved that. But I think you let the tri-tip sit up. I wish when you sliced it, put it in the saute pan just for 2 seconds and flipped it, would have been much better. Okay, so yep.
Thank you, Chef Kevin. You can return back to your station. And Mary, can you please explain what you made for the judges today?
Okay, we have a little salad with your papaya honey on top of it, and then we have the squash with some peppers in there. That was supposed to be like a little spaghetti type.
Spaghetti squash.
And then you have your tri-tip with bacon around it, which I'm sorry is overcooked. And then I put the papaya on top of that as well.
I like where you were going with this. You could have finished it off a little bit more. I don't think it's all the way cooked. That spaghetti squash should be a little more cooked. A little more oil or butter would have
Right.
helped that.
I think some a little more seasoning,
Uh-huh.
a little bit of oil or butter. Angela's right. It has kind of a blend. I like the combination of the pepper with the squash,
Yeah.
but I just need a little bit.
I like the flavor of the meat. Might be cooked a little overdone. I really like the flavor of the meat.
When I put it in the oven, I should have done the bacon a little bit.
It's about timing. How you get it. Yep. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Chef Mary. You may step back to your station. Chefs, at this time, the judges will deliberate on your dishes. May you please exit the kitchen to the right outside the doors. Thank you.
Basically, get the hell out.
All right, judges, what do we dislike and like about the dishes?
Well, we're going to talk about what we liked first.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
Mary, let's Kevin talk about Kevin's dish.
I liked Kevin's treatment of the tri-tip because
Yep.
I like my steak rare, medium rare. So that part was fine with me. I really liked that, and I thought that he had a lot more flavor on his plate. He had made a good use of all of the ingredients.
Joey, what do you think about Mary's plate? What was good first? Let's
Chef
start.
Mary's plate had a lot of color. It did pop. I mean, I just wish she would have, incorporated
basically. And Mary, I know you like the meat, the rare part of the meat. My plate, I don't know what you guys. My meat was cold on. See, I know he let the meat rest. That was a great idea, but I think he could have popped it in the pan or the oven for just the 2 minutes. See, he had a lot of time walking around, kind of thinking what they need to do. He could have done that, and that would have made his plate extraordinarily better. The flavor was there. The flavor profile,
Right.
the tanginess, the sweetness, the little bit of heat, all that was there on Kevin's plate. But I think, and also we talked about the salad. If they tossed the salad with some lemon juice, olive oil, and salt
Right.
and pepper, that would have kind of come everything together. The spinach salad that they presented, it was just green rather than edible green. I mean, you could have.
I think that she had a good combination of flavors because I'm still tasting
Yep.
her plate, and I do think it's unfortunate, but she overcooked the tri-tip.
Yeah, she did.
I couldn't even cut into
No,
mine.
it was
so
hot. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And I like the bacon.
Yeah.
The bacon was good.
Yep. But for two amateur chefs that competing for a spot on the show, I think they did real
They
well.
did really well.
And for the first time competing also.
I think it'll give them a good leg up.
All right, judges, if we have not tabulated our scores yet, we can go ahead and do that right
Okay,
now.
we'll do that.
All right, judges, do we think we have a challenge winner today, or do we need a little bit more time to deliberate?
Well, it was tough because they were pretty closely, competitive chefs, but I think we have a winner.
We have a winner? All right, we'll go ahead and bring the chefs back on in. All right, chefs, after an intense round of cooking, it is time to reveal
Intense.
the winner. You both did a great job, and we thank you for being in our kitchen today. Judge Joey, can you please talk about Mary's dish?
Chef Mary, your dish, your plate presentation, beautiful. You got modern fiber colors that popped off there. It was aesthetically pleasing to the eye, so right away I wanted to just join into it. I just wanted to have all of it. But your tri-tip was a little young, your bacon was a little burnt. I think if you would have turned your honey and papaya into more of a glaze to go over top of it, it would have really, really brought your dish up to the next level.
And Mary, can you please talk about Kevin's dish?
I really liked what you did with the tri-tip. It was a little bit undercooked, but I liked my beef medium rare anyway, so I like that part of it. I also liked the little relish you did. There wasn't enough of it. I mean, I had to dig around to find it on the meat, but when I found it, it was really tasty. And I would have liked to have seen a little bit more on the plate.
All right, and Judge Angelo, can you talk about the dishes? And most importantly, can you reveal today's winner after that?
I will. So, I'm going to talk about Mary first. I think ideas were great. First time doing this, and I think I saw how your brain was kind of trying to click together. Plate presentation was beautiful. I'm not gonna hop on what's negative on the beef, but yeah, we all knew it was overdone. So going forward, the spaghetti squash, how we shredded into almost like a little hash brown or a hash. I wish you cooked a little more. Add a little more olive oil, salt, pepper, and then even add a little bit of probably honey into that. Would have got to a nice little cake kind of a deal. All right, okay. Keep that in mind, and also. The greenery that you both put, I want to address that. Could have tossed in olive oil, salt and pepper, and that we could have completely incorporated. Even though the plates were beautiful, I felt like it was not completely cohesive together. It was just, I think, but great job, both of you guys, doing for the first time, being in the Grey Rocks kitchen. It's awesome. I think you guys both did a good job.
Congratulations, Chef Kevin, on winning today's pilot episode of Show Me Chefs. Chef Mary, I'm sorry, but you did not win today's challenge, but we will not leave you empty-handed. On behalf of Show Me Chefs, we would like to present you with a $15 gift card to Arctic Foods and a Show Me Chef mug. How was your Show Me Chef experience today?
It was great. I hope I just come back.
Yeah? Awesome.
All right, at this time, Chef Mary, can you please exit the kitchen? All right. Congratulations, Chef Kevin, on winning today's challenge. You have won a $25 gift card to Arctic Foods and a chance to compete in Season 4 of Show Me Chefs. If you can make it to the rounds of the final, you will win $3,000. How do you feel right now?
It feels good, man. This was really exciting. It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Kevin, and good luck in season 4. We would like to thank our sponsors, Mama Jean's Natural Food Market, Half Croc, and Gray Rocks 319 Event Center. I'm your host, Alex Stein, and thank you for joining us for today's pilot episode of Show Me Chefs. We look forward to another exciting season with competitive cooking and great food.